Hello and welcome from Budapest. This is Hungary Reports from Public Media M1, bringing you the latest news from Hungary and the Carpathian Basin in English. I'm Árpád Szőci. Thanks for tuning in. Parents who earn less than the national average might get their income tax money refunded for this year. That's what Hungarian Prime Minister Viktor Orbán suggested to the government. The condition would be that the country's GDP reach at least 5.5%. If so, then those families would receive the money at the beginning of next year. The PM talked about his proposal at a conference on rebooting the economy. He said that families have overcome the pandemic, but in many cases had to dig deep into their savings to survive. He added that this measure would cost the government up to almost 1.7 billion euros. Domestic clothing and design manufacturers will be receiving more than 43 million euros in development funds from the government, according to the Minister of Finance. Mihai Varga made his announcement on his social media page, pointing out that that sector employs 100,000 people across the country and that more and more such small and mid-sized firms are making their mark on the world market. He also said that they have the potential of becoming one of Hungary's biggest exporters. Starting on Wednesday, Slovakian and Hungarian citizens who have been vaccinated for coronavirus can travel unimpeded to each other's countries. That's what Hungary's Foreign Affairs and Trade Minister announced on his social media page. Péter Szijjártó wrote that he had been negotiating for weeks with Slovakia about the measure. This agreement now enables friends and family members to see each other personally again. And starting on Thursday, Hungarians can travel to Morocco without having to go into quarantine once they arrive. Foreign Affairs and Trade Minister Péter Szijjártó was in the Moroccan capital of Rabat, where he said that the agreement came into being thanks to both countries successfully handling the pandemic. Now, 15 countries around the world, including Morocco, accept Hungarian immunity certificates. Well, talk about divine intervention. Now it turns out that the Pope will meet with Hungarian Prime Minister Viktor Orbán and President János Áder in Budapest when the city hosts the International Eucharistic Congress in September. Earlier, we had reported that the Pope declined to meet the two leaders. The meeting will take place, according to plans, prior to the closing mass of the event, where the Pope will then meet with PM Orbán and President Áder separately. The Pope arrives in Budapest on September 12th. He'll also be meeting with other members of the Hungarian government and high-ranking officials. And that's all for now, but we'll be back live every night after the Hungarian language news and at about 11:20 p.m. Central European Time. You can also watch us in repeats and online. Please stay tuned if you can. We also have shows in German, Russian, and Chinese. Thanks very much for watching, and viszontlátásra.